Have you been growing grapes without knowing this trick? You might regret it. Do your grapevines always produce small grapes that grow slowly, taste more sour than sweet, and never become as plump and juicy as the grape clusters you see in stores? If so, make sure you watch this video until the end. Welcome to Wonder Garden. In today's video, I'll share some simple tips to help your grapevines grow healthier, produce larger, sweeter grapes, and yield more abundant harvests. With just a few common kitchen ingredients, you can provide natural nutrients that help your grapevines grow better, improve fruit quality, and support more consistent harvests season after season. If you enjoy growing fruit at home, don't miss the helpful tips in this video. Now, let's get started. The first tip. First, if your grape clusters always produce small, unevenly sized fruit with poor quality, you need to pay special attention to fruit thinning. For grape clusters that have already set fruit and whose young grapes are beginning to develop like these, the first thing you should do is remove the smaller, misshapen, or weakly developing grapes. This is a very important step that many grape growers often overlook. When a cluster contains too many grapes, the vine has to divide its water and nutrients among every fruit at the same time. As a result, most of the grapes develop slowly, remain small, and have inconsistent quality. On the other hand, when you remove the weaker grapes and keep only the healthiest ones, the vine can concentrate its nutrients on the remaining fruit. As a result, the grapes grow larger, become plumper, develop a more uniform size, and their overall quality improves significantly. In addition, fruit thinning creates a more open grape cluster, reduces crowding, helps minimize pest and disease problems, and allows better light penetration throughout the cluster. With just this simple step performed at the right time, you'll notice a remarkable difference in the size and quality of your grape clusters by harvest season. The second tip. Besides thinning the fruit at this stage, you should also pay close attention to light, an essential factor while the vine is developing its fruit. Adequate sunlight allows the vine to photosynthesize more efficiently, producing more energy to support the developing grape clusters. So, inspect your grape clusters and remove some of the older leaves or any leaves that heavily shade the fruit. This allows more sunlight to reach the grapes while also improving air circulation around the clusters. With better light exposure, grapes usually develop better color, accumulate more sugars, and produce a sweeter flavor at harvest. Simply removing the leaves that directly shade the grape clusters can make a significant difference in fruit quality by harvest time. In addition to the English voice, we have now created dubbed voices in French, German, Italian, Spanish, Portuguese, Japanese, Hindi, and Indonesian to help you understand the content more easily. Listen in your preferred language by opening the video and clicking on Settings, the gear icon, to select the appropriate audio language. The third tip, remove clusters growing on lateral shoots. For flower clusters or fruit clusters growing from lateral shoots like these, I recommend removing them as early as possible. Don't feel too bad about removing them, because in most cases, they won't develop as well as the clusters growing on the main canes. Since they receive fewer nutrients, these grapes are usually smaller, develop unevenly, have lower quality, and reduce the vine's overall ability to support its main crop. If too many fruit-bearing lateral shoots are left on the vine, nutrients will be divided among many different growing points, making it more difficult for the main clusters to reach their best size and quality. A simple way to identify a lateral shoot is to observe where the branch joins the main stem. If you can still see a large, round, clearly visible dormant bud at the junction between the branch and the stem, it is usually a lateral shoot. These shoots typically emerge before the dormant bud, are generally weaker, and are not ideal locations for keeping fruit. Instead, allow the vine to concentrate its nutrients on the strongest canes and the main fruit clusters. This enables the vine to nourish its fruit more efficiently, producing larger, more uniform grape clusters with better quality at harvest. Tip number 4. Providing the right nutrients while the vine is developing fruit is extremely important. At this stage, the vine requires plenty of energy to increase fruit size, accumulate sugars, and improve fruit quality before harvest. Today I'll be using wood ash to provide nutrients for my grapevine. Wood ash contains many natural minerals, especially potassium and calcium. Potassium is one of the most important nutrients during fruit development. It helps grapes grow better, increases sugar accumulation, improves flavor, and produces plumper fruit. I'll use about half a tablespoon of wood ash to prepare a fertilizer solution for the grapevine. Next, I'll add 5 liters of clean water. This amount provides sufficient nutrients without negatively affecting the root system or the surrounding soil. Meanwhile, the calcium in wood ash also supports healthy plant cell development, helping strengthen the vine and improve its tolerance to unfavorable growing conditions. Then water evenly around the base of the grapevine. This solution provides the vine with potassium and other essential minerals during fruit development, helping the grapes develop more evenly, improve sugar accumulation, and enhance the quality of the grape clusters at harvest. It's a simple, economical way to provide extra nutrients, especially for grapevines carrying fruit that need additional nourishment to produce larger, sweeter grape clusters. Results. After using these growing methods for some time, you'll notice that the grape clusters develop much more evenly. The grapes become larger, plumper, and much more uniform in size within each cluster. Thanks to proper fruit thinning, adequate sunlight, and timely nutrient supplementation, the vine has been able to concentrate its energy on producing the highest quality grape clusters. As the grapes ripen, they become juicier, develop better color, and taste noticeably sweeter. This is the difference you can achieve with just a few simple but properly timed growing techniques. If you continue following these practices season after season, your grapevine will become healthier, produce more consistent harvests, bloom more abundantly, and reward you with beautiful grape clusters that rival those sold in stores. What do you think about today's grape growing tips? If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Wonder Garden so you won't miss more simple yet highly effective gardening tips in future videos.